Good afternoon. Some great company so far. My name is Poulidis, and I'm the CRO for Peel Technologies, a Mountain View, California-based company. I know a little bit about the space that Alertly is in by having led the product management and customer support groups for Tyco security division. Some of you may not know Tyco, but I'm sure you know ADT, their consumer brand for home security services. My stint there was short, but I clearly remember the executive level discussions that we would have around how this billion-dollar industry is hanging on a very thin thread, a thin thread that could snap at any moment, and the fear they had was that a company would come along with a simple-to-use, feature-rich product that would replace this, the solution that they were delivering in the marketplace through companies like ADT. And the reason why is simply because they realized over time that monitoring services and professionally installed home security systems was not effective. And if this sounds familiar, there's been a lot of companies that have disrupted many different industries, namely Nest, thermostats, August for in the mobile phone space. My stint founded my own company down in the valley, but the reason it was short is because I realized I'd rather be a fearless
designed to protect you. The latest technology to make it affordable and easy to use. Most importantly, Alertly is designed. We need your help to make it happen. Our vision is to make the world safer and more secure. Please join us.
So thank you, Philip. Eugene, and we're both founders of Alertly. And what Alertly is a security system off the shelf and do it yourself that you can install in your home, your car, and your office. Just wait for the slides. There we go. So our vision is really to let everyone in the world be secure. And the way we're going to do that is by providing a solution that fits in every aspect of your life, whether you're alone at home, whether you're visiting friends or going to a restaurant, or whether you're away on vacation and you want to maintain a look on your homes and your belongings. So if you look at the VCs that are out there, Paul Graham really believed in this, that the security industry needed a huge disruption. And if you look at the industry, it's about a $26 billion industry. And there's certainly a lot we can do in this marketplace. Just to give you an example, there's over 132 million homes in the US, and only 18 million of them have security systems. So only 7.35% of homes have security systems in the US. One of the key reasons for this is the cost of the security systems and also the complexity. And if you look at cars, there's over $1.26 billion of stolen goods that are taken away from vehicles. So I'm going to take a little survey right now. How many people have had something stolen in their lives? Wow, the entire room. How many people have had their home broken into or know of a friend who's had their home broken into? So that's a good 3/4 of the room. And how many people have had their car broken into or know people who have had cars broken into? So almost the entire room. So it just goes to prove that this is a really serious problem, and there's definitely a need for this kind of solution. So if you look at the market today, there's big players and there's new incumbents coming in. In terms of the big players, they basically monopolize a lot of the industry. They're making a ton of money, but they're really afraid of smaller players coming in and taking their market. And then you have solutions like Canary and others that provide security, but for a single room. So our offer is really unique, and we compete with these companies by offering a solution that allows you to secure both your vehicles and your home. Another thing that we do is we allow the security system to be an intelligent interface. So it tracks all the motion that's happening in your home, and it will also try to deter burglars from breaking into your home and your vehicle. And finally, what we're doing that's quite unique is we're opening up a developer API. We believe that everybody should have access to their security data. So we're allowing people to download the data. I'm a huge fan of quantified self, and I know a lot of people would like to have a quantified home, and that's part of it. And the second part is really to allow developers to build apps. So we expect this hardware platform to have all kinds of apps. If you look at the current system today, it's quite broken. So as I mentioned before, it's the complexity and the cost that's one of the inhibitors. But another problem is, if you look at the effectiveness of security systems, it's pretty bad. It takes about 8 to 12 minutes for somebody to break into your home. And using existing systems, it takes about 15 minutes to half an hour before the police are dispatched. So the system's broken. And with our system, you basically manage all the security. So you can call the police right away. You can get people to your home, either neighbors or family, and obviously protect yourself much better. So here's the device itself. Eugene brought it on stage also. So we built a beautiful prototype with clean lines. We're going to offer the white model initially. And the idea of the pyramid is interesting. One of our co-founders is from Egypt, so that was kind of a coincidence. But if you look at the triangle, it is one of the strongest structures in the world. And we decided it represented our brand really well. So we're offering a number of devices. That is the hub. And what you see on the screen right now is a motion sensor camera that you can install in the corners of the room. And you can see that they fit very well at those corners. And we also have a device for the car. So this clip goes onto your sun visor, and it will track the movement in your car. And will also take photographs of anyone trying to break into your car. We've also developed some really beautiful apps. This screen is basically an overview of all the different components of the security, so you can see your car, the status of your car in your home, and different doors and windows. This screen kind of gives you this overview of all the analytics in your house, so you can keep an eye on things. And then finally, if something happens, obviously you get We've got some traction in